Today in class you learned about Carla's used cars. You thought about commissions, markups, buying prices, selling prices, all sorts of things. And so today for homework you're going to continue working on some problems related to that, and I'm hoping you can complete those problems first yourself and then correct them with this section. So recently Juan received a job offer from Autos Used Autos. At Autos the markup is 15% of the buying price, and the commission at Autos is 20% of the markup. So Juan wonders whether he will get higher commissions at Carla's or at Autos. So Otto bought a minivan for $20,500. What would be the markup on the minivan? Well, he bought the minivan for $20,500. That's 100% of the buying price. The markup needs to be 15% of the buying price. So I want to find 15% of $20,500. I need to find that scale factor to go from 100 to 15. I'm hoping you're feeling comfortable finding those scale factors at this point. But in case you've forgotten, to find this number here, my multiplier, I'm going to do 15 divided by 100, which would give me 15 hundredths. In other words, 100 times 15 hundredths would give me 15. So now I'm going to do 20,500 times 15 hundredths. And that gives me $3,075. So the markup is $3,075 on the van. However, what would the commission be? Well, the commission is going to be 20% of the markup. So $3,075 represents 100% of the markup, but the commission is only 25% of the markup. So again, I need to find that scale factor. I'm going from 100 to 25. But wait, did you catch my mistake? It shouldn't be 25%. It should be 20%. So let's fix that real fast. So if I want to go from 100 to 20, I'm going to be multiplying by 20 hundredths. Again, I have to think about what would 20 divided by 100 be. That would give me 20 hundredths, or 2/10. So you can always double check. 100 times 20 hundredths would give me 20. So my scale factor is 20 hundredths. And so when I find 20 hundredths of 3,075, I get $615. So now I'm wondering, where should he work? Should Juan work for Carla or for Otto? In yesterday's classwork, you found that on that minivan, he would make $512.50 of commission at Carla's. However, you now found that at Autos, he would make $615 of commission. So I'm hoping you can explain who we should work for. Bill's Bikes sells new and used bikes. Bill buys used bikes, fixes them, and marks up the prices by 80%. The salesperson selling the bikes gets a 25% commission on the markup. So we're going to find the missing values in this table. And you'll notice that the first column is filled in for you as an example. So if $10 is the buying price, my markup needs to be 80% of the buying price. So again, if $10 represents 100% of the buying price, I want to think about what would 80% of the buying price be, because that's going to be the markup. So my scale factor here is going to be times 80 hundredths, or times 8/10. Again, I can find that by doing 80 divided by 100 to get 80 hundredths, or I can also think about that as 8/10. So when I multiply 10 times 80 hundredths, or 8/10, I get $8. So there's an $8 markup. My selling price is going to be my buying price plus my markup. So 10 plus 8 would give me $18 total for my selling price. My commission is going to be 25% of my markup. So if I look at my markup, $8, that's 100% of the markup. 25% of the markup is going to be the commission. So this scale factor here is going to be times 25 hundredths. So when I multiply times 25 hundredths, I get $2. So my commission is $2. So now my profit is going to be my selling price, $18, minus all of my expenses. So I have to take out my buying price and my commission and see what's left. So 18 minus 12 would give me $6 as my profit. So make sure you have those values there in your table and you understand how to get them. Now we're going to go on to the other sections of the table. So now I'm going to use the same concepts about the markup, the selling price, the commission, and the profit, just with different buying price starting values. So if my buying price is now $55, I need to find my markup. So $55 represents 100% of the buying price. So I want to find 80% of the buying price. So I'm going to multiply by 8/10 or 80/100, and I'm going to get $44 as my markup. My selling price is going to be my markup plus my buying price. So 44 plus 55 gives me $99. My commission is 25% of my markup. So again, my markup was $44. It's 100% of the markup. The commission is 25% of that. So I'm going to multiply by 25/100, and I get $11. So an $11 commission. And so now I'm going to find my profit. So I sold it for $99, and I have to take out my buying price and my commission to see how much is left. So 99 minus 66 tells me that I have a final profit of $33. Now I'm starting with $125, and I need to find that markup. So again, $125 represents 100% of the buying price. So 80% of the buying price is the markup. So times 8/10 or times 80/100, and I get $100. So $100 is my markup. That means my selling price is $100, the markup, plus the buying price $125, so $225. My commission is 25% of my markup. So again, $100 is my markup. That's 100%. 25% of that is going to be $25. Again, my scale factor is 25/100, just like it was up above. And so $25 is my commission. So now I'm going to take out all those expenses to find my profit. So I sold it for $225, but I'm also going to subtract 25, and I'm going to subtract 125 because that was my buying price. So 225 minus 150 would give me $75 as my profit. That's it for the table. So I'm hoping that tomorrow, if you have any questions, you'll be sure to make some notes on your homework about questions you may want to ask so that we can continue to practice these concepts tomorrow.